Hi, my name is Jim Wellman, and today we're going to take a look at our hybrid corn products that we have available for sale this year. So why don't you come on with me and we'll walk down through the plot and we'll show you some of our offerings for 2014. On our plot tour today, we are going to start with the fullest season products and work our way to the early side of the lineup. The fullest season product that we have in our demo strips this year is our Wellman Experimental 113. This hybrid did very well last year in testing, so we figured that we would test it one more year, and once the seed source is large enough for us to begin production, then we may start production next year after good results this year. So the Experimental 113 is being evaluated for a possible 2015 release. Wellman 2313 is the fullest season hybrid that we have in our product lineup. It has a huge flex ear, which allows it to go over almost any soil type. There's a great track record history on yield with this hybrid, and one that you'll definitely want to keep an eye on as you view the results from this year's results. 2412 is in the plot this year, not because we expect it to be a huge product in our sales lineup. This is one of the hybrids that we use as the refuge component for our Refuge in the Bag Double Pro hybrids. So we thought it would be informational for our customers to check the yield on this hybrid and show you how it compares by itself, so that you can be assured that the refuge products that we're putting in the bag are also high yielding products and will not result in a yield drag from our Refuge in the Bag blends that we need to put together for the IRM requirements. 2311 is a Double Pro product, which means it has tolerance to Roundup herbicide and also has corn borer resistance. This product is an improvement from our 2111 hybrid and also has extremely good Gauss's wilt tolerance, which the 2111 was a little weak on. It's definitely a product you want to plant in west central Ohio because it's well adapted to the soils that we have in this area. 2111 is an Ohio hybrid. It loves the soil types that we find in west central Ohio. It can go over rolling soils extremely well. It has a nice flex ear to it and great disease tolerance. This product is one of our better performing products, especially in 2012 when we had all of the dry weather and erratic weather conditions. This product here was a superstar. So we expect big things out of it for another year. For the 2014 crop year, Wellman 2310 will probably be our largest selling product. It's available in several different trait combinations. We have the 2310 Double Pro, which will give the farmer corn borer resistance along with glyphosate tolerance. We have the 2310R, which is the glyphosate resistant product. And then we have the conventional version, which is just the straight 2310. This particular hybrid has a flex ear, so it can go over almost any soil type, has an excellent track record, great grain quality, and most important, has some very, very good disease tolerance when it comes to leaf health. It also has good roots and a great track record on yield. So as you look through the results of the 2013 crop year, pay close attention to the 2310. I think you'll like the results that you see. Also in the 110-day maturity, we have Wellman 2010. It is also available with several different trait combinations. We have the Double Pro, which is corn borer and glyphosate tolerance. We have the straight glyphosate resistant hybrid, and we have the conventional version of this hybrid. 2010 was released back in 2010, has done an extremely good job for a couple years, and still has a faster dry down and can get fairly close to the 2310 on yield potential. So if you have average to mixed soil types, this variety here will do extremely well and give you lots of dry corn at harvest time. At 109 days, Wellman 2409 is a Smart Stack hybrid. That means it has added protection against corn borer and rootworm larvae, and it also has resistance to Roundup. This particular hybrid comes to us from a brand new breeding organization and allows us to take a look at some hybrids that otherwise wouldn't have been available in the marketplace. We are offering this as a Smart Stack hybrid for the 2014 crop year, and it really looks like it's going to be a very defensive hybrid. You can take the population with this one as high as you want to. It's a very sturdy standing hybrid, great roots underneath it. So if you have a tough environment, especially with insect pressure and tough soils, this hybrid here definitely deserves a good strong look because it's got a lot of defensive traits while maintaining some pretty impressive yield numbers. Our experimental 108 is another hybrid that kind of got our interest last year in the mid-season group of hybrids. It had excellent track record, but it was one of the better standing hybrids and kept its intactness all through the fall. So because of its good healthy appearance that it had a year ago, we decided to test it and put it through the paces this year and see how well it'll perform. 2408 is a brand new hybrid for Wellman seeds in the 2014 crop year. This hybrid is going to be available as a conventional hybrid. It's kind of a sister line to our 2307. So the reason that we're also bringing this one forward is because the 2307 is not available as a conventional product, and several of our customers have requested a nice good conventional hybrid at the 108-day maturity. So for that reason, we've released the 2408, and as I said, it's very similar to the 2307 as far as performance and height and its ear flex, but gives us a conventional option that we can have here in the mid-season range of our lineup. 2307 was a brand new hybrid in 2013. It's a hybrid that we can take roughly from about, say, Interstate Route 70 all the way up into Michigan. It's adapted to a wide range of soil types, and we sell it as the Double Pro product, which means it has glyphosate resistance and corn borer resistance, and all the Wellman Double Pro products are sold refuge in the bag, so you don't have to worry about planting a separate refuge. This product in testing a year ago and in performance last year was extremely strong, and many farmers still tell us how they were very, very happy with the performance of this line. 2206 is a 106-day Smart Stack hybrid that Wellman Seeds has in our lineup. A year ago, in the 2012 crop year, this variety performed kind of mediocre because of the weather conditions and its impact on the hybrid. We expect it to do much better in 2013 as we had a lot better early season weather to allow this hybrid to set a good ear. It does like great conditions, and if you give it what it needs, it can be an extremely high performing product. So it also works extremely well in insect environments where you may have high pressure from rootworm larvae or also corn borer. So this is a good one to consider if you need to have a very defensive hybrid on good soils. 2404 is a brand new hybrid for the 2014 planting season. It's best suited for the soils in northern Ohio and southern Michigan. It's got the protection of corn borer and also glyphosate tolerance, has a nice flex ear, and a great track record for the last 2 years as we've tested it in our research plots. So if you need something kind of on the early side with a nice flex ear and great disease tolerance, 2404 is a great hybrid to consider for 2014. Experimental 103 is in our lineup here this year for testing because a year ago when we had all kinds of pressure during pollination because of hot, dry weather, this particular hybrid here with its pollination window was able to escape most of the bad effects caused by the extra heat. So because of that, we felt on an early hybrid, if we could get something that pollinates a lot better than other things in its maturity, that this might not be a bad one to take a look at. So we're evaluating it this year to see if it can keep up with the rest of the earlier hybrids, and if so, it could be a great candidate for putting into our lineup here in another year. 2401 is a brand new hybrid this year at 101-day maturity with the Double Pro trait, which gives us corn borer tolerance and glyphosate tolerance. This hybrid is a great hybrid for southern Michigan. We used it in a couple of plots last year experimentally, and it was very, very impressive. Great roots, great stalks, and excellent grain quality is the best reason to plant 2401 in the 2014 growing season.